Alright, let's get right into it. So today I'm going to be reviewing some CURLSMITH products, but first, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want to get more info and tips about hair, fitness, health, nutrition, right? Alright, now, I've never used CURLSMITH before, so I got the little small versions of the products. I'm actually just going to be using the Hold Me Softly Style Balm, the Curly Defining Styling Souffle, and the Double Cream Deep Quencher. So I'm going to use one for deep conditioning, one for styling, a little firm hold, and one for a little bit more of a defining hold. So I'm going to be using Jane Carter Solutions shampoo and conditioner, but I'm going to follow up with the deep conditioner from CURLSMITH. So let's see how it goes. All right, so I just got done just regularly washing and conditioning my hair. So now I'm going to take the Double Cream Deep Quencher and I'm gonna deep condition it. It says to leave on between 15 to 20 minutes, and if you really want to deep condition it, 30 minutes. Ooh, it smells really good. I've heard great things about this product in terms of ingredients. We're gonna see how it does in my hair. So I'm gonna just section this off and work it through. I'm gonna brush the product through a little bit. Okay, so I just got done deep conditioning, and as you saw, I went section by section just to kind of make sure it all got in there. My curls feel super hydrated, like really silky, like buttery. I'm not just saying that, like I've used tons of deep conditioners, tons of masks, all that stuff, and usually even the good ones sometimes will like sit on top of my hair, especially in this crown area. This is like it's just dry. It's drier than the rest of my hair. Like the front is usually the most like silky, I don't know if you can tell, but this part is usually what is really dry, and it takes a lot of work to kind of get product into it. But this matches this slightly, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit and let this, do its thing for like 15-20 minutes or so, and I'm gonna wash it out and do what I need to do to style it. So be back. I guess this is a kind of a good way to get two things done at once. Deep condition this head and get this cardio in. With Josh. Okay, so I just rinsed out the deep conditioner and it is so soft. It feels almost like it did when I had it in there. And now that it's rinsed off, like my hair usually dries out really quick. Like as soon as I get out the shower, it usually dries out like within minutes, and it's still wet. So like the moisture is on point. So I'm already a fan. Now I'm gonna style it. So the other two products are the Curl Defining Styling Souffle, which is like the gel, and then the other one is Hold Me Softly Style Balm. So they all look about the same, so make sure you read the packaging if you try it out. But for me, my hair doesn't really do well with like heavy oily product, and so I was told and I felt that this was a little bit my speed, because it's just not super thick, it's not super oily, it's not super sticky. So let's do this thing. Okay, so just like I did with the deep conditioner, I'm just gonna section it off. It's still wet. I did not dry it at all. That just makes for the best results for me. So I keep it wet, but then I wet it even more. I want it to be a little drenched. And then we're gonna add the Hold Me Softly Style Balm. And like I said, it's not super thick. I'll probably use about that much per section. Actually, I might not even need that much. I think I'm just gonna use that much on both. I might need a little bit more. So add a little bit more. Again, I'm not adding a lot, like probably 2 of these little dabs. Usually doesn't come out like this. Like you see how defined and kind of like silky it is? Yes. This is a good sign. I'm excited already.
So, L magazine, vroom, vroom, vroom. Get gasoline. Could I be your wife? Nah, we got bang though. I got these niggas whipped. Ziggy, what you got? Bitch, better have my money.
Okay, I'm almost done. So I like to section it off how I'm going to style it, which is like out to the side, back, and then a bang in the front. So I just make my life a little easier by sectioning it that way. That way it already kind of has some like defined parts, kind of. Even though I'm gonna flip it over when I'm gonna diffuse it, it's just what I was taught. So so I keep the method going and it works for me. So I keep this little bang out. I do the sides, and then this is the part that will be in the front. So I just, you know, section it out like that. That way, you know, it's a little easier to define and diffuse. Like, this really got me together. I'm excited about it. I'm hoping that when I diffuse it, it has and keeps that same energy. We're gonna find out. Okay, for real, I don't know if y'all understand. Like, look how, I didn't put nothing on this. Nothing at all. It's like, my hair hasn't looked like this. Look at that, look at the ringlet. My hair hasn't looked like this in a little minute, so I feel like it brought my hair back to life. All right, so I'm gonna do one final little scrunch. I cannot believe my hair is still wet. You hear that? Like, granted, I just wet it, but usually by the time I'm done, sorry, I look creepy. Usually by the time I'm done with the front, the back is already kind of dry. And it is really retaining this moisture, and I'm here for it. All right, time to diffuse. Here we go. OMG, y'all. It came out so good. I love my hair to be big and voluminous and kind of frizzy, natural looking. That's what floats my boat. And it came out exactly like I wanted it. So I'm impressed. I am beyond impressed. Now, just to let you know, after I diffused it, I did take my wide tooth comb and I just, you know, comb through the roots. Again, I like it big, I like it fluffy. And so that's the look that I was going for. However, when I got done diffusing it, it was still very defined. So even if you're looking for like that super defined look, you can definitely achieve it with this product. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Second thing, it is not very oil based, which is good for my hair, but depending on your hair texture, if you need more oil in your hair, just keep that in mind. You may need to maybe add oil with your curly cocktail, whatever you decide to do, or just go into it knowing that this product isn't really oil based. So that is my 2 cents. I'm not really one to hype a product up just because, like, if it ain't it, it ain't it. But this is it. It really, it's so soft. I wish you could feel it. I will definitely be going back to get the big ones. I recommend getting the small ones if you're like, I don't know how this is gonna do on my hair, just because it's about mid-range for the price. So definitely go ahead and try it with the smaller one just to make sure that it really, you know, does your hair how you want it to. Now, I will say, the deep conditioner, the double cream deep quencher, I used this after I shampooed and conditioned, and I used a pretty hefty amount of it. So it's about half gone. However, I barely used these two. So these might last maybe about 2 or 3 washes, maybe even 4, depending on how much you use. but I didn't use a whole lot of the Curl Defining Styling Souffle, which is like the gel, and the Hold Me Softly Balm, which is like a styling cream. So I didn't use a whole bunch of these two. So for somebody who might be either trying to save some money, or you know, you just want to get the smaller one and just try it out, this will probably last you a little longer than the Curl Double Cream Deep Quencher. So try it out. I'm recommended it just because I loved it. It worked really great on my hair, and hopefully this review helped you. In the meantime, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Get Fit with Chris. And in the meantime, I will see y'all in the next video.